Welcome in Husker Extra 2-minute drill. It's Monday afternoon. We just heard from Scott Frost and a bunch of Nebraska players coming off a 45-9 win against Bethune-Cookman. A little bit of a different hue of challenge this week, going to Columbus to play Ohio State in the Horseshoe.
Yeah, quite a bit different. Ohio State, however, is coming off a 29-point loss to Purdue. Had a bye week. Now that a lot of the talk today is that Ohio State will come out fired because of the loss. They're still Ohio State, so Nebraska's got to get ready.
Yeah, Adrian Martinez said the last thing he's really worried about in terms of the week is what the crowd will be like. Obviously, it'll be a good crowd, even though it's an early kickoff. But he just sort of said, you take it as it is. And Scott Frost said, if you would have come to any practice the last 5 weeks for this team, you wouldn't know if they were coming off a win or a loss. So that's sort of, the slow heartbeat and the calm demeanor is sort of what they're going for in this sort of environment.
Yeah, which is what you want. I mean, you certainly don't want to overdo it. And I thought Adrian's comments were interesting, and they're right. He's right. I mean, he plays in front of big crowds all the time.
Yeah.
The Horseshoe is daunting. However, it's much more daunting at night, as are most stadiums.
Mohamed Barry said the first quarter will be really important, just because Ohio State's coming off a bye and they'll be ready to go.
Yeah, and I think you do want to set the tone. I mean, I'm always a little uncomfortable with those conversations because, what if you win the first quarter and then get trampled the last three?
Sure.
What's it mean? But I do think he's right, though. I think that you don't want Ohio State to establish itself.
Last thing, Luke Gifford, I asked him about sort of the way that Ohio State weirdly hasn't been able to run the ball very well the last couple times they've been out. He said, we faced J.K. Dobbins and Mike Weber last year. They're both really good. We know what they can do in the running game. So if you look at the numbers, it looks like Ohio State's really pass heavy. But if you talk to Nebraska, they know that running game can get going and that they can't let that happen. We'll have coverage all week. That's all for right now. Check HuskerExtra.com for all the latest.